quote Alex Jones. That is Alex Jones, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, Siege, Tyranid Siege.
Oh,
no,
great.
that's somebody else.
Oh well.
Alex Jones is the one that says, "I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the freaking frogs gay."
That's hilarious. Okay, all right. If you see the Star Wars Community is Crazy podcast, you're gonna enjoy this one. You really are. And if you're on the Emperor stream, there's a link to Warhammer, the messed up lore of part 1 of it that you should check out, because Warhammer really has some messed up things in it.
I think you and the games are a good entry level basis, because it lets us at least we're absorbing the information because we're just killing shit at the same time.
Oh yes, and then they scream for the Emperor. It fits especially for my side.
Mine yells heresy.
Mine yells whenever he kills people for the Emperor. But yes, Star Wars Theory. Did you hear what happened to Libra?
No.
Oh shit, man. Why don't you fill them in before I start my go hammy? Because
well, he got excited, and everybody, you know, like in video games or watch movies or TV shows, everyone has a moment where something that they watch makes them emotional. That actually brings out that emotional response. He got emotional when he saw Luke Skywalker be Legends Luke Skywalker at the end of Mandalorian, and he not only got, like, I guess one of the idiots at Lucasfilm, not all of them, not like Jon Favreau, nobody that works with them or does, but they probably gonna deal with this. But they even the fans are like looking at Star Wars Theory, some of them anyway, not all of them, a lot are like, yeah, dude, that's fucked up. They're like, he probably shouldn't have been crying in the first place. I'm like, well, everybody's got emotional on something, even on a live stream for a video game. Do you fuck with them? I mean,
no.
You do, but then you get your ass chewed in return.
Is there nothing wrong with finding enjoyment in certain stuff nowadays? I take that back. Of course it is. It's 2020.
Which it's almost over. That's why we're purging it now. He yells for the Emperor, Keo.
Yep. But yes, he got mocked. Oh yeah, and you're gonna hate it too. I think Yellow to Flash has mocked him as well.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Hypocritical. The quartering, at least, the quartering actually stood up for him. Infinite Retro stood up for him. Thank you, Infinite Retro. Awesome. And that.
I was gonna check out Retro's video, but I'm like, oh crap, I should probably come on the podcast. Yeah.
What's it? Are we not enjoyable? Do we not entertain you? Who do we send after him? The Inquisitor or the Crusader or your wizard? Dude,
I don't know. Either one is doing their job.
And they both do damn well at it.
I didn't realize I had an artillery strike. Holy fuck.
How could you have an artillery? Man, I have to go out there and just purge them myself.
This is a war level I'm playing. Holy fuck. It's a siege. Oh shit, it's a siege. That's a big motherfucking octopus.
The enemy has dug in at multiple strong points over the battlefield. Mountain assault.
Oh my god, Tentacruel is mad.
When the Imperial banner
Yeah, there's some things that are pretty just messy looking. Oh, I'm reveling in Carnage, other Space Marine. I'm loving it.
Oh, it's dead. There we go.
So would you be... I mean, that's kind of messed up. Do you not have the right to cry at, like, certain video game moments? Does that include that?
Exactly, like, really?
Zack's death. Spoilers. How well it was done in Crisis Core. Titus.
Nomura.
Titus? Hey! Titus? What happened to Titus? We'll just say that. I'm not going to spoil the twist.
Exactly.
But, let's see here. What was one movie that did it? There's a couple movies that... Green Mile. With Michael Clark Duncan. Do I not have a right to cry at that?
Yeah. You mean... Yeah, the Green Mile, you're right about that. I was about to say, wait a minute.
That's a movie.
Yeah.
I used the movie.
I remember.
How How could you
just
not?
seen it.
How do you
Because
remember?
it's been a minute. I saw my mom watching it, and I remembered it in passing while I was walking by.
There's
But
one scene that still hits me like a tank. It's where they have to put the cover over you as they execute you,
Yeah,
and
I know that
he
part.
begs them don't do it, and they don't do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm afraid to admit I shed man tears on that movie.
I feel bad what happened to Vin Rames in Pulp Fiction. Okay.
Wait, who was that? Who was that? Which character was that? Was that John Travolta's one?
No, Vin Rames. Okay, you know the black guy from the Dawn of the Dead remake that played the cop?
Yeah.
Him.
Oh. Yeah. So like, that's kind of messed up. They all are cannibalizing him. Even some bigger YouTubers. Oh, well, bigger
Yeah.
YouTubers than us are doing it. I'm like, what? Just because you knew some places were dirty for years, you're gonna.
Yeah, seriously.
I mean, I don't mean to sound like I'm clout chasing. No, we've made fun of geeks and gamers before, a couple
yeah.
times. This isn't clout. There's a difference in doing it for attention and then just nowadays just calling out how crazy Star Wars community is at this point.
Oh, very.
It's like you can't take enjoyment from anything. We must always be miserable. Does people forget that movies and video games are meant to be an escape mechanism to a degree?
Yeah, people forgot about that. They expect it to be peace, like political peace. Wonder Woman got trashed for that shit.
What, for it being an escapism movie? Is that what they tried to do
No,
with it?
from being political.
Oh.
It suffered the curse. But Warner Brothers said screw that, they're doing the third one anyway.
Well, at least they got galls to keep up with it.
Yep.
I mean, they didn't bend the knee. I will give them that much credit. Even if you make a shitty movie,
They at least would finally get a trilogy out of it.
Exactly.
Since Batman.
At least you have the balls to continue it. You know?
You would they basically at least get a Wonder Woman trilogy.
I mean, yeah, I don't care how bad it is at this point. If you've got the balls to continue it, you've got gall. But yeah, I mean, it's like,
That's the shit. I kind of wanted to see that for The Last Airbender. I wanted to see book 2 and 3.
The last, you mean, there can be no war in Beijing?
We were young. We were really young. We were in middle school when it came out, so we all went to see it because we were at the hype of watching the show.
Aragon had it worse.
I know.
Aragon literally flat out teased you at the end of it. Straight up, oh, there's another dragon. What? Oh, yeah, we're not making another movie. How many have sequel betas
I
like
wish the
this?
Percy Jackson series would have continued because it was still going good. I don't know why people didn't like the second one. It was no different than the first. It was like a natural. It stayed safe. It was still like a progression film.
I also would like to point out that the Narnia curse happened to it because they were going to lead up to one of the best books and darkest books, which is The Silver Chair.
They're still doing the Circle Chair, from my understanding.
Well, they're not going to have the actors, you know what I mean, because all that. And they would have actually gotten to see, Caspian would have gotten to go to the real world, our world. And then they were going to lead to what is probably the second most messed up book in that entire series, The Last Battle. You've read the Narnia series, right?
It's been a while. Well,
But you remember how messed up The Last Battle was. Really messed up. It might as well be a really twisted revelation thing. Because you find out basically the whole time all the wars and all the stuff they fought in their world, both our world and the Narnia world were actually a fake world the whole time. And both worlds were split, and they were actually, they weren't dreams. No, they were whatever the big lion puts back together the entire place. It's really messed up. There's a couple really messed up scenes in that. So yeah.
So Darth Vader continues to speak to Revan's spirit in meditation.
Oh, is that still going on in comics? Yeah. So which one would you say is the more toxicity of the thing?
I don't know which fanboys are the worst. The ones that only say the 3 originals are canon, the one that says only the 6 films are canon, the ones that are only picky about what's canon, what's not, despite their word really doesn't decide what's canon, so they fill themselves with false hopes.
I still think the ones that keep copyright claiming your videos are the ones that are sensitive.
That's nothing to do, that has nothing to do with Star Wars theory and that stuff, Libra. Well, come on, okay, jump on the.
I will destroy the bridgehead.
You're gonna. I'm doing a couple siege things right now.
Objection.
I have to perform a few purges on my side.
I'm doing the same shit. Objection. Oh fuck.
Are you on the same mission world I am? Holy crap!
I don't know. Are we?
Maybe. I don't know. Wait,
If
no.
if you had PS Plus, we probably would be.
I would laugh if we were. I'm not entirely sure. I'm like at chapter 3 or the middle 2. Every series in canon or not, it doesn't matter, Sega lover. It really doesn't. The fact that you enjoy Star Wars is the fun thing.
Exactly. Here's the thing. I'm sorry to say this. I can admit that's a fan, and this is the shit that's gonna come out of my mouth. It's gonna sound like heresy, but it's not, because I've watched the films over and over and over to fucking know. They're not really that good to begin with.
Yes, I was gonna say, what I was gonna, you brought it up. What was Star Wars: A New Hope?
The enemy has dug in at multiple
Just call Star Wars. It was supposed to be a fun action movie in space.
No, what was
Literally, that's what it was supposed to be.
What was the plot? I'm gonna literally tell you this now, and I'm gonna piss off every Star Wars fan there ever is.
Save the princess.
Exactly. Save the princess. Get her out of the castle. The castle blows up. Vader.
Thank you.
Or kill the dragon. Well, the dragon would be the Death Star. I mean, sorry. And Lucas himself.
Kill
back
the Black
into,
Knight, basically.
Yep. And they did basically kind of did, because at the time we didn't know whatever.
Or the Dark Knight, or whatever the fuck you want to call him.
Whatever you want to call Vader at the time. And kill the evil
I would say
king.
Dark Knight.
Yeah, it would be the Dark Knight, because that would be Vader, and the evil king would have been Tarkin.
Yeah, there you go. Or a king-like figure until the Emperor, if he was ever thought of.
He was
but Lucas always stated that he had the ideas back then.
Yeah, but he wasn't sure if it was going to be successful. He had already made a success off Indiana Jones. Or something, I believe. Or, no, Indiana Jones hadn't come out yet. But regardless.
I think he was something else.
Yeah, but regardless of the point is, what's the second point of the film? What's the second film we consider the greatest masterpiece with the greatest twist? It started the concept of the twist. Anyway.
It's basically a daddy issues.
Yeah, and not only that, but, the plot's fairly simple. I don't know much about Star Wars, but I believe people should not argue about what's...
And they say that Anakin shouldn't have been acting the way he was for being an adult. He was still only in his 20s by the time he became Darth Vader. So that power with that age made you still arrogant. And when he was the hero of the Clone Wars, he did basically every fucking thing. Never failed, never lost a duel in the Clone Wars.
By the way, Sega Lover just made an excellent point on the argument we're having over this. Well, not argument, but points we're drilling. He said, I don't know much about Star Wars, but I believe people should not argue about what's canon or not. Exactly! The people think love the Legends continuity don't realize those are basically plagiarized fan fictions. By legal definition, they were fan fictions.
They were damn good. They were the best they could have fan fictions that they could ever be.
Yeah. They were legalized fan fictions. George Lucas said, okay, I'll create my own continuity team and keep this fan fiction verse that you're creating that's much bigger than what I originally intended in continuity. Bam. I always point to Death Troopers.
I love the Death Troopers.
I love it. I love it too.
That.
Zombies, actually make a movie of that. That would be a good standalone movie anyway. How simple is that?
I would say set the older dude. They need to do Red Harvest first, not the Stormtroopers. If you're gonna do it, go all the way and put the Sith zombies.
True, the Sith zombies would be really popcorny, over the top, because that's basically
not just that. It would scare it would really be like even people that don't know the background of the Sith, they would make you like just the fact that this was a Sith experiment gone wrong would already make you be like, God damn.
But in a way,
you can do more than just shoot lightning.
Would you not consider that's freaking at the time fan fiction? It's a crossover of zombie.
Yeah.
So, but damn good one.
Like at least in that timeline, it was referenced by Han later on when he reminisced on his adventures, and that one kind of freaks him out. It's like one of his worst ones that he's been a part of.
Dude,
at least he fucking knows that. He's like,
I don't want to go back to that experiment era. I
remember
got
that
pushed
part?
to
Remember the part in A New Hope when they added when he started running away, when he first ran into the stormtroopers, then ran to the whole room and then ran away?
Do you remember how he freaked out when he was in the dump?
Well, no, not just that. I'm just saying. But you know when him and Chewbacca, like then he turned around saying, "Run!" Chewbacca, because all the stormtroopers were chasing him now.
Yeah.
So they did a scene that I remember from the book exactly. There was a scene of that where the zombie actually got nervous of him because it was by itself, so he chased after it, kind of like a prelude to what the fuck he does to the stormtroopers. Shoots at it, and he shoots it, and then when he aims the light up, he was like, being cocky, he's like, yeah! He's like, take that! What was, like, I don't know what the hell he called it, because he didn't know what the hell to call it.
Uh-huh.
And then he hears a screech, looks up, and they do a, what's that movie, where the dude points his hand and he starts screeching?
Oh, I know, it's a zombie movie, right?
No, isn't it Invasion of the Body Snatchers or some shit?
Yeah, it's an old horror film. Yeah, I remember that now. I think that's
where the dude lifts his hand and he starts going. All the Death Trooper zombies started doing that, and Han saw there was a swarm. He hauled ass. And then Chewbacca's like, "Wait, what? What? Run, motherfucker, run!" That's basically what I was. I'm like, "Run, motherfucker, haul ass." I don't want them behind me, because I can see what these things... Because these things can use blasters, too.
But yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. If you want a standalone film that'd be just cheesy, over the top, yeah, Red Harvest or Death Trooper.
If I was Disney, I would not... If I was Disney, I would be like this. Hey, Lucasfilm, look. Create a canon universe, but also create the Legends universe in a form of media, like TVs and all that. Therefore,
that's kind of what the TV shows is.
Yeah.
Hey, is you and Caleb
cool?
Who
the hell is this?
Hold on. Oh, Sega Lover. That Caleb video was made a long time ago. Like back when I was having things with you. I don't have a problem with Caleb, me personally. I don't know why that video was just constantly getting blown up, but it was a video
because you called him Mr. Alabama.
Okay, come on. I was memeing it. I'm the master of creating just insulting memes.
Fucking meme. That's the shit.
I do create insulting memes.
I am fighting this damn devil, or whatever the hell this shit is.
What? Oh, that big tentacle-y thing? Yeah, I've killed like a bunch of those.
It's made of metal.
Well, whatever, tentacle-y looking things. They're squiddies. Yeah, so Sega Lover, they're made like back in the time when we were having that beef. I'm not ever gonna take it down because they're funny as hell, but well, they're not, but they part of my channel history.
Yeah, we don't mind if you guys keep. We don't mind if anybody keeps stuff about us. Like, we don't bother. Like, it circulates attention to anybody regardless. But if anybody comes to ask, we all clear it up.
Yeah.
We make it clear.
There's an old saying, Sega Lover. There's no better press than bad press.
Kia, I got something to show you. Hold on. We just have to go on an adventure and find the rest of them.
What are you showing me? I've got to pick my phone up. What is this monstrosity you're gonna drag out? Is it the Infinity Gauntlet?
What monstrosity is this? It's Shushintu.
It's a Dragon Ball?
Yeah.
Oh. Those are awesome.
It's a 4-star.
Of course, it has to be the 4 stars.
Well, here's the thing. I got the last Dragon Ball at the convention that year.
Ah.
I would have been happy if it was a 1-star. I have not seen him in a
long time. Well, I think I ran Mr. Alabama off because I kind of called out everything off. If you look back at one of the older videos,
you questioned his sanity.
Well, Jacob Spooner with his community post might have broke Retro. That's all I'm going to say on that part.
That's true.
I just saw the little theory post. That's all I'm going to say on that section there. And you should see the comments. I was laughing. It's not even a video. It's a little. You know how you have those little community posts? You can say, "Hey, I'm going to do this." Yeah. Oh my God! It's absolutely hilarious. This comment section. By the way, I saw Video Game Lover had a live stream late last night. I was like up insomnia, and I just got a notification like, and it was ending. Damn it! Damn you, YouTube notification bar.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that chick. She's not going to betray you. I got told by Beat.
What chick? Oh, you mean the chick that I'm selling guns from, or selling guns to?
Yeah.
She gonna. I'm like, if she does, she's gonna have the biggest arsenal ever from somebody that just gives her money.
No,
That would
she
be
just
bad.
Talks, she actually just talks to. That's just how they talk to each other. They're always people are always suspicious of each other. There's always heresy and shit like that. That's literally. I had to adopt that. I'm like, they're just having a normal conversation.
Yeah, I know. After I watched the world, I was like, man, that's gotta be bad. At this point, you joke about heresy because you're so close. Because you know, at the press of the button, the Inquisitor can just get rid of you.
The memes kill me. I saw one on Facebook today that said, "I sense heresy." Oh wait, that's just us.
Libra had an old Warhammer meme. I think it was with them jumping to get the Space Marines jumping against the Orps. You remember that one, Libra?
I think so.
Or somebody else. It was hilarious.
Concern. You ever seen that meme? Concern.
Did you get her number?
There we go, got him.
What are we referring to? Psycho Lover, did I get her number? If you're referring to the Devil Trigger woman, no. I can't stand her. I wanted to bang John almost had a mental breakdown on his stream when he found out about the Pirates of the Caribbean. I almost had a mental breakdown when I found out about Namora. And it was the Birds of Prey woman.
It's that supposed traitorous bitch on my screen right now, Kyo.
Here's the messed up part about that, Psycho Lover. People are now coming to me. What did she do on Tweet Land? They're coming at me like, you should be ashamed of yourself. I've never seen more cringeworthy. I'm like, what the hell did I do? This is old. Yeah, John, did you piss her off or somebody pissed her off on
No, I didn't. And I wouldn't even send, like, well, for one, it was you that was telling me to send your shit there, so I don't get
I know, but did she? I know, I asked for it, but did you trigger her recently or something?
I think me and Inquisitor did.
Because, I mean, don't get me wrong, no better press like bad press, as they say, but still, I'm like, this was made a while ago when we found about the Birds of Prey thing and the Amber Heard.
Yeah, seriously.
I mean, people, look at the, oh wait, Libra. He found out it's not the PS4, it's just his mic problem. Psycho Lover did.
Yeah, I know that, but like, how does he have a
He found
solution?
out when he called somebody on his phone. That's why I just wanted to tell you. You should. I'm reading my stream to you because I guess he wanted to tell you that, Libra. So there you go.
Oh, okay. Well, because I was wondering why his mic somehow messed up after he got the phone on his app. I'm like, how did?
Okay, so answer solved. In case you want to open your laptop and pull up both tabs of both our streams to answer questions, that would be really useful,
There's a war
Libra.
going on right now, Kyo.
I have a war too. I've got heretics coming after me, and I'm trying to beat them up with my sledgehammer.
I have Chaos spawn after me.
I think these might be cultist marines.
There's a mix
whoever.
of them, yeah. They're Chaos Marines. Oh my god, I actually know the fucking term. Yeah,
the
Chaos
outcast
Marines.
grunts.
And get this, I have a game where you play as the Chaos Marines, and they're not that bad themselves. Them motherfuckers are actually pretty badass to play.
I'd hate to tell you this, in the Warhammer setting, everybody's the villain. There are no good people.
This is everybody's fun to play. That's the fucking thing.
And who doesn't like to play as the villain? I mean, I can name.
That's the problem. How do we know we're the villain or the hero to begin with? Okay, so give me a break.
That's exactly like if I get a thing saying you shouldn't be for the Emperor. Do you know what the Inquisitors can do? I'm like, he has the power to glass a planet, which is cool. That's only been done in Halo a few times.
No, there's a verge of a glassing about to happen in my game somewhere.
I mean,
it's mentioned already.
I mean, I like the fact Halo doesn't even glass planets that often, and Halo's pretty sci-fi.
They do.
Oh yeah, only the Covenant's been able to do that. I think the Forerunners probably can do it now. I don't pay attention to Halo after Halo 4, so anything that's happened in the verse.
4 was still better to play through than 5. Like 4, I like the multiplayer they did for 4 because I have the Chief Collection. They
kind of they fixed what Reach was doing. You should be able to get your Kingdom Hearts by Thursday. I'll have one of that for. Okay, thanks, Dust. Great. Thank God I'm doing this. So you're blasting people with your wizardry, and I'm smacking them around with my hammer. I unlocked my execution style last night, though. I was so happy. I was. Thank you, by the way, Beat, for telling me about how to unlock the execution style.
Inquisitor told me that this class is the class that suits me. The Psych.
Does the Crusader class fit me? The guy who just comes up and wants to be in your face, beat you up, and probably in your face.
You know what's funny? My dude is supposed to be weaker. But he's not.
No, because he uses his freaking brain, probably.
I can auto heal.
I hate to say it,
I always find the wizard classes can always auto heal for some reason.
Yeah, because they're glass cannons. Almost anything in D&D or any fictional, when it comes to wizards, they're like glass cannons. They can hit like a truck, but they die really easy.
Well, this one I have is.
Oh my god! Oh, they're everywhere. I have a hive. I have a hive.
I leveled up. Again.
This is starting to look like what happened when we were mentioning Star Wars theory and how you should run. This is what's happening right now. They're coming. They're coming in droves.
Yo, they're coming at me in droves from both sides.
No, these are like monkey little crawling Nurgle thing. I
think I know what you're talking about.
Oh my god,
something similar.
They're coming at me in droves. Star Wars, geeks and gamers. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to insult you this badly. don't send the Nurgle after me.
Oh man.
Look, all I got is a hammer.
Beat says 2 Inquisitors cleaning the unclean.
Oh, thank God. Okay, geeks and gamers, you can go. I'll bash you back down your hole now. Just don't send your fanboys after me. Oh no! There's more Nurgle, or whatever these are.
I don't mind they send their fan base after me, because
no, Libra and Warhammer, you really wouldn't like his army fanboys. There's this Legion.
Oh, it's in the middle.
That Beat showed me.
You're talking about the game setting? Oh.
Yeah, in this setting. I was referring to. There's this god that would like to this sect that will basically torture you in every form of way, and then when they finally get bored of you, you'll still be alive, and they will turn you into a ring or something, and you'll still be alive screaming in agony as you're in a ring, just to appease their gods. They make Japanese.
You told them about the freaking 1,000,000 souls for fuel, right?
Yes, they have. By the way,
light speed.
To use light speed, they have to sacrifice 1,000 souls to one dude per day.
Per jump, isn't it?
It's per jump.
Oh, son of a bitch.
But you know what? Yo, you know what that reminds me of? You know the World of Warcraft movie? How they sacrificed all those souls to get that gate open? Kyo.
Yeah, I know, but still, per jump.
Look, here's the thing. I want people to understand. Say what you will. I think that movie, it wasn't really made for it's made for the fans of the game, but it was made to bring people into World of Warcraft because it streamlined the story, but it was easy to understand.
I think the first two, was it the first game or
the first one? First game, yeah. But it was easy to understand.
Yeah, and back in also people don't realize I know Buddy, he's Dustin in the thing. He's big on Warcraft, and he's played Warcraft 2, and he can tell you the story's very vague. It don't tell you very much. On Warcraft 2...
Wasn't that the attention?
Well, that's before it took off like crazy. Warcraft 1 and 2, the writers really took off in 3. That's when it got really big in popularity. And then we never got 4, we just got World of Warcraft.
I know, right?
RIP. And then we got a remake of it, which is not a remake. It's very bad.
Oh, B had something to say to you. I gotta.
See, I told you that you will control an Imperial Knight and a Blade tank in this game. What? I'm already a Crusader. You mean it gets worse? On the power scale? By power scale, I mean the level of power I get. I mean, I've always said power. It corrupts and enables corruption. I think I might go corrupt my character by the end of it. He might get trigger happy with glassing or orbital strikes. I'm sorry, this big suit which you're wearing just reminds me a bit of a Gundam, and I'm reminded of one of my favorite Gundam ones was Iron Blood Orphans, the finale, where the guy took an orbital strike and was still standing.
Damn.
And took down an army by himself. It wasn't until his body literally gave out that he died. He took an orbital strike. Yeah. In the setting of Gundam, you know an orbital strike's pretty bad.
Oh yeah.
Their Gundam's frames were barely holding on, and he just took down this whole army. That was a badass scene. The animation too. And it was basically just to prove a point, practically. Like, yeah, I'm a child soldier, I have nowhere else to go. I belong on the battlefield. So, you know what? I'm just going to go out with a blaze. While protecting people leaving. Shit. And I'm going to instill fear so that the point you never have this creation like me happen again. Which they didn't. Because they kind of learned their lesson. Beat.
Oh, that barricade was insane.
The gods in this setting are super messed up. What's up with Papa Nurgle?
Purge YouTube of its heresy. Every villain I'm facing is a servant of Susan. The chaos is feminist frequency.
I think we had feminist frequency on here that one time when we tried to talk sense to somebody.
That didn't work, did it?
No, they went to you and just went crazy. Bullrun, what's up? I see you on John's channel.
Scare people, Kyo. It's awesome.
Hey, we had a civilized debate till the end of it.
Well, yeah, but that idiot had to go try to miscreate to shoot and protect his suite. Who the fuck?
Beatmaster, Papa Nurgle scares me. I don't think Papa Nurgle loves you. Papa Nurgle scares you. Have you seen the picture of that thing? That man believes in stagnation to an extremity, I think.
How long do you think before they'll perfect digital actors?
Digital actors, like, you know, I mean, like, for the guy
like
who's
digitizing the actors that are not there.
Oh, like Leia, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'd give it another 5 or 6 years, assuming the film industry survives.
I won't be surprised that if it has another rebirth, like in the 30s. Because remember, World War I was destroying it the first time.
Uh-huh. Did you? Yes, I watched the second video, Beatmaster. Those gods are terrifying. Especially the little elven people who turn people living into freaking chairs. Just for the lulz.
There's heretic rebels. This is fitting. I'm an Imperial against rebels.
How very fitting.
There is a big fucking skull on this thing, which I know is an enemy, but what am I dealing with?
Hey G-Bane, that's hilarious. By the Emperor, it's Mad Kioma. That's actually my avatar's name. Mad Kioma.
Theaters are probably going to die. Not the drive-in. The drive-in is going to see a rebirth. That's what I'm seeing. It's seeing a rebirth now.
Dude, I went to a drive-in theater the other day, and they played a bunch of older movies. It was awesome.
I want a theater to play all the Dragon Ball Z non-canon movies. The old movies.
I will go to a drive-in theater to see all that. You know what I mean? If they play all those non-canon movies on a marathon.
We almost, if we would have had the money on time, we was gonna do the whole, for episode 7, all 6 films, or not all 6 films. Yeah, all 6 films leading up to that. I was gonna be like,
you know what's even worse, Beat? From what I understand, these bugs, they can be anywhere. Just waiting. By the way, Beat, would the Borg fit well in this setting?
Oh yeah, you forgot to ask him that.
Yeah, we were wondering last night. We were wondering if the Borg would fit well in this setting.
Does he know? He knows the Borg, right?
Yeah, you know what the Borg are. Anybody has to know it. You don't have to be a genius on Star Trek to know what the Borg are.
I really didn't.
They're basically cybernetic zombies.
Must be undone. Purge them all.
Oh my god, I'm on the verge of fucking death for the first time. Come on, come on, come on.
Heal yourself. Use your R1 button.
That's what I'm working on it, but my armor's low. Oh,
But I'm having problems because I've got to purge heretics and all the Star Wars bad toxicity I'm having to purge.
Should've seen me earlier. I got into some deep shit on this game and I barely survived it.
That's because this is in the same format as Diablo, is what one of my friends asked me on here.
To a degree, but you gotta dodge more.
Oh yeah.
Here.
Although if you're a bludgeoning tank like me who just gets in your face and destroys stuff, you don't kind of have to.
Well, I don't do a bad job doing that because I just made it again. Now I gotta wait to heal.
Although you're what is it?
The psychic or
yeah.
something.
Yeah, they wouldn't survive. I know that, but would they do well in this setting at least? Would they fit in here as some kind of support thing?
To one of the enemy factions.
Yeah, like their servants. I know for a fact the Borg would last, like, they get crushed. Who would they serve the best is what I want to know. And don't tell me those freaky clowns. Those clowns give Alfred Pennyworth a run for his money on Terrifying.
Oh shit, I didn't know I could make a dome to protect myself. Ain't that a fucking bitch.
Or it's...
Where was this
they would be allied to serve with the Mechanis. Ah, okay. That sounds cool. Make them their servants. Borg, there you go. I found a setting that you'll be useful in as a servant. I do find it funny you have a section that the humanity will not purge because they make your weapons. They worship a god and it would be heresy, but we're like, oh, well, we can't kill you because you make our weapons. Without weapons, we can't purge stuff. Bitch. So you know what, we'll just ignore your little ideology.
It's a catch-22.
You're the exception.
I laugh when they call these fucking people, hypocrite. When they call each other hypocrites, I start laughing.
Yeah,
they
like...
Because I'm like, I want to say don't fucking talk, but if I say that, that's terms for me getting purged.
I'm like, you know, I think it's hilarious. Even that video you pointed out of everybody's the villain in this setting. There are no good people. Not even the gods.
It's just whoever you feel comfortable killing with.
The orcs are funny. The orcs literally, from what I saw, it's like, wait, we just filled this tank up with gas. Well, why is it not moving? Well, I put new gas, it can still run. Really? They slap stuff together.
And it works.
It just works, to quote Todd, it just works. For at least
I think they should be working on this game then.
15 times the detail.
No, Libra, you gotta understand, the orcs are funny with what they put together. I saw something and I'm like, how does that run?
No,
I'm
but
like,
you mentioned Todd for a second, I'm like...
yeah, because it just works. For them, it's like, their mentality is, wait, you're bigger than me? Okay, I'll serve you.
Yeah.
They don't care.
The orcs need a master.
Actually, if the orcs would
the only
stop...
ones that don't need a master are the World of Warcraft orcs. They just
those ones are independent.
They have a confederacy.
That's what makes them more fucking dangerous.
Well, here's the thing: the dangerousy I would think of the orcs in this setting is if they actually stopped killing each other, they might pose a challenge.
Yeah, for real.
Well, I'm glad you two are having fun with Warhammer.
This would be one of the games you would play, Libra, because I know you'd like single player, and this has a lot of single player with multiplayer as an option. So it's single player ground up for you.
Oh, I can't tell them. I have so much backlog though. That's a problem.
Because you like RPGs.
I'm just so attached to the Japanese-centric ones. Oh my goodness. Oh. Brawly versus Hulk?
It's again, it shows that they should not be doing anime character powers.
Okay, what were we talking about? I had to mute my mic for just 1 second. What I miss?
Libra's looking at the thing that says Hulk versus
Broly. Broly.
And they did it to where Broly depowered, so when he was in his base form, weakened from the transformation, that's when Hulk takes advantage. How would Hulk even survive that long with Broly?
He wins.
Bull Run theaters are already owned by the film companies. It's just the film companies are dying now because nobody's going to see their movies, and they're having to shoot them on like Disney Plus or HBO Max or all that. And the what is it? Drive-in theaters where people can still follow all that stuff are exploding.
They can still follow the regulations because nobody has to be near each other.
You can just stay in your car and relax.
Lover, I think you should keep the remaining picture. It suits you.
Okay, I just love the lore of Warcraft universe. Warcraft has a big lore thing. They have a lot of lore. Although I think Warhammer might have more.
Yeah.
You might need to make a lore book sometime soon. Have they made a lore book on this, just a condensed thing, or a YouTube channel that condenses all the lore so it's easy to understand?
Condense the lore? That is heresy.
No, I mean,
I'm sure that is what Beat would tell you.
Yeah, bad writing, G-Bang.
Thank you! Beatmas, don't tell him about Broly. He just said the same. He said,
that's because Broly destroyed the South Galaxy in one shot while being only restrained. Super Saiyan... Yes! Broly would get, would obliterate Hulk with just a flick of the finger. He would make Thanos squeamish without his gauntlet.
So how'd they had to do this?
Yeah. How? Thanos made Hulk scared. Why wouldn't something more terrifying and bigger than Thanos scare Hulk even more?
Damn near basically stronger than Gandalf with or without a fucking Infinity Gauntlet.
No, Beatmaster also saying not condensing the lore as in funny. No, a channel just says nothing but the lore of Warcraft. I don't mind listening to however long the lore is as long as I understand it. I had to do the same thing for
they had Worldbreaker Hulk take on Broly's. Even, because it was Dragon Ball Super Broly they used, but even that Broly would fucking decimate Hulk.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Because the Hulk's biggest shtick has always been, I'm stronger than you. Well, I don't know about that.
And then he's, they were playing up his immortality through anger.
Well, that's easy. Crush his head. Broly can do that with just his one hand. He almost did to... Which one of them in the first Super Saiyan movie? He almost crushed their head?
Vegeta.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure Hulk's anger or whatever mortality is limited anyway, so... Like,
you can't come back from a head crush. Where you have no head.
And the more you're gonna punch, the more you're gonna have to punch Bro. Here's the thing. Even punching Broly, Hulk's strength is not gonna be able to even make. It would sound like if he was trying to hit that metal clink that you hear when someone hits Superman.
It would be.
Oh man.
Hey, don't get me started on the Superman one. I could go all day on a rant on Superman.
Oh, that already was destroyed. I bet you they tried that with Ultra Instinct, which Ultra Instinct is proven to be the highest form of ability. Even something. Every time they give Goku something, Superman always gets this new outrageous power like Sunflare mode or some shit like that.
You know, the best way to get rid of Superman, and Goku could do it in a heartbeat, take him someplace super dark where there's no sun. Bam, he loses his power. It's a lore and stated fact. Even in their films.
But even then, if all he has to do is once he uses Ultra Instinct, that should be the power that should destroy Superman, because Superman can't even comprehend that.
Or Hammer 4K KO, I suggest to start with the Horus Heresy books.
Oh no, what's the YouTube channel? Because I really don't feel like buying a whole bunch of books. That just has a lot of 40k.
Star Wars fans, a lot of them definitely don't understand how the Force works. They're just used to the basic parts of it.
Yes, the Force is incredibly complex, and it's always been rewritten in different ways. It's basically highly interpretive. It's up to you how you want to interpret it, really.
And there's even different sects of it, like alchemy, magic.
Yep. Palps was literally relying on the magic. Vader and them really relied on the brute force, the strength of it. Revan relied on all forms of it. Because he did.
Blood Ravens on SPB.
Whoa! Kill, I got this staff that I don't even have to be near them. I just press X and they fucking explode.
Isn't that what you have in Diablo?
Very much. Well, no, in Diablo, if they touch me, they die.
That's exactly the point. The
Even
difference is
Beat said the other, even Beat was like, "How did you do that?"
Loot. Lots and lots of looting.
The first time I played the game, I spent about a good 200 hours in 1 month. Because I wasn't working at the time and I knew what, you know, I was playing with my cousin a lot.
Hey, I figured out in this game how to craft like crazy. I just haven't thought
I
of
don't
back
do
to
that.
crafting.
I get the strongest stuff, equip it, and break down my other shit.
That's what I've been doing since I got that one that allows me to break down stuff. Finally. Or dude, oh, I don't know what sex you are. Come at me, sexist. I don't know.
Even just said it. The Force is complex. 40k warp. Hold my Chaos Gods.
Dude, the Chaos Gods would give any god any city a run for the money with their cruelty.
Seriously.
They are so messed up. It's.
They would shit on our mythological gods, probably.
The Chaos Gods at some point just do things, I think, just for the lulz. It's okay, I'm going to torment this one race just for the lulz. Let's not even get started with the succubus demon. The succubus demon is really messed up.
I saw some of those in a side mission earlier. I burnt the bitch.
Okay,
Yo, this staff plays no fucking games.
Well, my hammer feels like it's called the Thunder Hammer for a reason.
Oh, he's fucking hack. God damn.
I would love Sonic Mega.
Inquisitor told me earlier, just you and I, Keo, need to know that we are in for... This is potentially even longer than Diablo before you even get to the end game of Diablo.
Are you serious? This is gonna be a long game. Well, they're perfect for podcasts.
But it has, but it's got, yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're perfect because there's always new missions and sieges and wars, you know.
You got a long time to beat this game. That sounds.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. This is not. That means we don't have to rush to beat it. Let's say I finally know. You know how I had to start playing games in between when I was getting to the final parts of the halfway point of my Kingdom Hearts stuff, and I was starting to burn myself out on Kingdom Hearts.
Are you serious, Beat? They literally did that. The gods literally just fought each other for the lulz called Warping Eternity. Oh my god. These gods really have nothing more to do than to torment each other for... And I was joking too, they actually did that, Beat.
Wow.
Just because it seems like something these gods would do from that one video you showed me. Weren't there Mega Man comics for a while? At one point, Sega Lover? Or G-Bang?
Okay. I'm back.
What'd you find?
Oh, nothing.
What are these things
I've
that look like
seen
pyramid heads? From the top-down view, I see these things that look like pyramid heads. I keep thinking pyramid head.
I'm purging.
They only teamed up together once to scatter all the Primarchs and the God Emperor since he was getting problematic for them. Well, why would they enjoy 1,000 souls offered to them? What is wrong with these gods? And they have to use it regular too.
I wonder how was there even a universe that exists at this point? How is there even enough people to live in this world to keep creating more people and breeding to make more people to even have soldiers, warriors, enemies? I mean, god damn.
1,000 people per jump.
How's there that many people?
I know that you people in these kind of settings warp jump a lot, so at the end of the day, if you're looking at it, what was it, like 1 million people for just 10 jumps, possibly? I can't think of it. For 100,000 people. I don't know. Just a lot of people per jump in one day alone. Why the heck would these gods be angry for all these souls they're giving them? They would be munching on them. Oh my gosh, there's a giant troll-like thing. An apostle of Nurgle. Get him away from me. Nurgles are bad. Hold on, what did Bull Run say right there? I gotta... Hold on. Here's the thing, training gets you...
Hostile unit down. Rinse and repeat. In the name of the Emperor, of course.
No, Bull Run, it's just the fact that when we're talking about Star Wars fans, that we're it's this point, it's becoming hypocritical in general.
Yeah, like China meme.
I did not mean to create that self-awareness of a meme. I only did the dancing thing because one of you all asked me to.
Well, you just created a new meme, the Dancing Chinaman.
If you actually turn that into a GIF, I would laugh.
I gotta figure out how. Oh, I think I might know how.
A GIF or is it GIF or GIF?
Whatever. It ain't peanut butter.
Wait, did I just start an orbital strike on my own self?
No more primary targets on my Argus scans. Well done.
If you dropped an overall strike on your own self, then I sincerely doubt your life choices.
No, I just like said an orbital strike. I'm like, huh? But again, these people have a ton of power. I would have already been
ridiculous power. Oh, I can change my... Okay. Okay. Simon, what the hell are you doing?
Is he whacking your camera again? I'm sorry, I just find the fact that there's a faction that these heretics can't...
They conducted research here, and now the monolith is stirring. Makes me wonder why these expeditions are always connected to heretical activities. Care to explain?
As you request. Full disclosure is the most logical solution at this point. Everything else hinders efficiency. The Adeptus Mechanicus, much like the Inquisition, includes many factions. The Requisitional expeditions served as a cover for the secret operations of our factions.
What?
Elaborate, Tech Priest.
We are the Xenorites, specializing in research into Archaeotech and Xenos relics in the Caligari sector.
Why would you mess with Xenomorphs crap?
Negative, Inquisitor. several Forge worlds provide discrete support to us. 67.8% of the local Zerrites serve Inquisitors, mostly the ones you call radicals.
Should I find this reassuring? It doesn't mean it is not heresy, only that it could be widespread heresy.
Logical conclusion. Communion with the Cortex records revealed a hexamathic code with the coordinates of the Zerrite base under the hive. Investigating the location could provide useful data.
Or a meeting with some more wretched cultists.
What? You telling... Oh my god, this setting's so screwed. And I have to go for you to tear down some stuff apart anyway. This setting is screwed. At this point, I... Beat, you're right. There are some things at this site I would actually question my sanity. With what he just said, I might question it. This dude... Oh!
Okay, Peking Chinaman.
I had to make myself a rib sandwich, okay? Slaughtering heretics makes your stomach growl. Kia,
I'll be-
what are you killing?
I'm killing a lot of things, but Beat just solved one of my massive problems that I've been having with this thing for a while.
What?
There's a tech tree too. Focus on maximizing the tech tree first. Forging, modifying, blah 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 blah, appearance. Yeah, I kind of believe I was focusing on that one. Great. I have to get some more of these unlocked. Great.
And you can create more characters without interrupting your save.
I do what?
You can make more characters and then do missions to level them up. But there's multiple save spots. They don't overlap or erase your other character, which is good. It's like Diablo in that way.
Yep.
Ordu protocols. Do you have an
Making
order
passive.
protocol?
Oh, I'm getting passive. Do I have any what?
An order protocol.
I'm pretty sure I don't. What chapter are you on?
I have no idea. I'm just doing mission per area. I just know that I'm a level 11. What? What?
Nothing. It was just I was reading some of these comments. Like playing to Star Wars YouTube. How...
Snicker. Who needs a Snickers?
Well, hey Scott. I think you're Scott on that channel. Oh, hey. What races are there? Oh, there's
They're not
tons
by
in
race.
the. We're
Well,
talking
yeah,
about,
but not in the game.
we're talking in 40K.
Oh, in general, yeah.
There's a lot. I kind of like the orcs though. The orcs seem very fun. I'm just gonna slap this together. It works. What do you mean? It looks like explosive. It'll work.
You're a heretic. Yeah.
Well, if you look at the orc lore, they're kind of funny.
Yeah, but their lore's also in the, that's why it's like the Vermintide stuff connects, too.
With a surgical strike, we can break their chain of command and harvest
In a way.
their data.
Ah, it's a Black Legion remaining.
Is this a more powerful staff? Yes, it is.
You really like your staffs. I guess that's kind of how I like my hammers. Because I just want to beat and bludgeon a few more people these into death. I find this game a little bit more entertaining than Diablo. I don't know if that's sad or not.
Yeah, that's weird.
Only because the simple fact of all the amount of lore that there is. I think that's why. You?
Yeah.
It's not, no, don't get me wrong. Diablo has some awesome abilities and stuff, but there's a ton of lore if you know what this is that makes it more funnier and either sadder. Like, I really want to see how the orcs behave.
Oh, wow, I just got a lot of shit for that. I killed a demon out of a chest. Oh, it's a warp gate. I hate these fucking missions. They spawn people like crazy.
Well, that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm at like a spawn hive, I think. And there's lots of these things that with lots of tentacles. I think the Japanese would really love these tentacle monsters. You know,
They
they
should
love.
work with this developer.
Well, yeah, really. I mean, the amount of doji and cheer they could probably create would be crazy.
Oh, tell me how somebody on Facebook, their dad didn't know what anime was, so they ended up buying them 60 DVDs worth of hentai thinking it was anime.
That was one lucky kid. Where did he find all that anyway?
A pawn shop.
I question it a little bit, that the business of that pawn shop trading.
I don't know what kind of pawn shop they were running, but
That's exactly the point. Pawn shop guy might like,
weren't you running an illegal drug operation under your house one day?
no.
You were forging weapons of mass destruction to go after Nomura.
Well, that would be the character in this game. He wants to glass everything.
I think your character in this setting would immediately glass Nomura.
On principle alone, probably. Because he's like, wait, you ruined what I was having fun with? Heretic! Feed him to the warp zone.
Forces located. Potentially useful assets, but their current situation is terminal. Immediate action required.
Look at these Nurgle.
Force relieved.
More annoying than cockroaches.
Order to the survivors.
Quit saying for the Emperor when you are heretics, possibly, and you probably not might make it out.
When you glass somebody, they say slaughter the heretic. And they say repent when they kill you too.
Yeah.
Repent, repent.
I don't have PS Plus, Beatmaster, that's why I don't play co-op right now. If we did, we might... I don't know how we would get along on this. Considering my playstyle and his playstyles are very different.
How so?
I might be Leroy Jenkins! Except I won't be a glass cannon. I will be very strong. And you'll go, wait! You'll be like, wait, I'm gonna aim him off from a firing distance! Okay. Change of strategy.
Just go in, kill the son of a bitch. What strategy is there?
That's exactly what that character would be. I just want to know, how did they come up with the amount
Oh my god, there's a big...
Did you
There's
just
a big
die?
glitch.
Oh, wait, you're fine. I was like, what the hell just happened over there?
I got called the warp gate.
Hey, it's a Chaos Space Marine! I don't like dirty
Oh my
cops.
god, I got them. Now it's time to get the fuck out of here. Oh, good.
Honestly, the Warhammer setting seems like one of those settings where it's just like, you don't even want to drop your worst enemy off in.
I would.
Although I don't know where I would drop them off, and that would be the least cruelest.
I would drop mine to the Tyranids.
Did you watch what the tier...
Okay, I killed the boss. Now I can...
Ah, so they're the Chaos ones that I was hearing about in that video, yeah. Take it, this is the Chaos faction. I guess my Inquisitor does have reason to purge him for heresy then. Ah, they're nurdles! But as a Star Wars fandom in general, I would say it's really a cluster mess. If you derive sick pleasure over... Oh my gosh, what is that thing? Get away, get away, get away, stay away from me! You're very big, and just flat out big. Meat shields! Then do tell me, Beat, what was that giant thing just a second ago? Oh, it was a dreadnought. Just more lovely.
Shit! Oh my god, I feel so much better. Alright, Keo. Are you glassing planets?
No, right now I'm having a big amount of horde drag at me. From Chaos Heretics, from what Beat's saying. And I just had to decimate a, what was it?
Do you see how much money I have?
I have a lot of money too. That thing was big. It was like a dreadnought or something, what V just said. That...
It says Purge the Black Legion, okay. I had 2 Lunchables and 2 barbecue pizzas. I'm good. Not barbecue pizzas, barbecue sandwiches.
Aren't you lucky?
I have enough sugar in my system to put my poor cousin Sammy in a diabetic coma. Captain Diabetes!
Although I do find it kind of sad. You go and mess with like the one Star Wars guy that's probably the most chillest of all the extremists.
I know, right?
Well, while I'm purging the heretics, I'm going to purge all heretical Star Wars, which probably would include me in one faction and several others. Actually, when you think about the way Void
I remember the first time, I remember in one of my servers on Discord, the first time I made one, Beat put a picture, and I put a joke server called Safe Space, but that can be the most inappropriate server, and I'm not for Safe Server. But Beat ended up putting Safe Space in the Imperial Brotherhood. I sense heresy.
And it wasn't until we started playing Warhammer that we realized how bad heresy is. No, Libra, you do not want to get charged with heresy in this setting.
Probably not.
Quit.
It's like, I've never seen a setting this bad. I'd rather take death.
But the thing is, you can't die at some point. Remember the one guy, I'm resurrecting him against his will, kinda.
Yeah, I know.
How does that work?
I like these missions, these purge missions. I could just go in and murder.
There is no escape from the wrath of the Imperium.
What if Pac-Man anime?
Earlier Inquisitor was like, he's like, damn, you are leveling up pretty fast for just starting. I was like, I kill everything.
That's kind of what I do. Like, I'm already at like level 24.
Like, I won't progress a main story. I'll know what the main story mission is, leave it there, do everything in the surrounding, and then just come back.
Whatever planet I'm on, I'm just destroying stuff. Wherever it's at. In case it's not known, I prefer to play the tank in my group in any kind of...
I wonder if the company that makes this game, since, you know, they don't seem to bend the knee to anyone, why don't they just make a big MMO of Warhammer?
Because then you would get World of Warcraft.
No, but do it better, because there's games that are like World of Warcraft that do the formula better.
No, but they wouldn't make
Lord of the Rings
single-player...
Online.
They wouldn't make single-player games online anymore.
No, but I'm saying this one, like, if it would only work as an offshoot game, just to let people join whatever factions they want. You know, also like take what the good ideas that were established in the Elder Scrolls Online,
Mm-hmm.
and apply it to this. Can you imagine siege battles in this setting with players against each other, yelling heresy?
With the different factions of the Imperial Army, it might be a little messy. And how many people get into their roles?
But seriously, despite people what they say about ESO Online, I go in there sometimes just to play the siege battles because people take battle formations and all that type of shit seriously.
On Star Wars? On
The
Star
closest
Trek?
thing I'll get to Lord of the Rings. No, on Elder Scrolls Online.
Oh. Yeah.
Because the siege battles have no player. That's the one thing I say about the game online. It has no player count. So you could think, oh, just a random squad is coming up on the cannon. No, it's a fucking, what is the equivalent of a server, or 2 teams of Battlefield size, like Battlefield 5 size teams of 60 against you. So that's 120 players probably sieging the castle all at once, and you probably only got like 20 people inside. You better Evil Dead that shit. Or wait for more people to spawn in.
Holy crap, they just keep coming.
Yeah, look at my setting. Mine's
I just completed the mission and they still kept coming.
You don't want to see the shit I'm dealing with right now.
Well, I'm seeing it through my tiny phone screen on one side and from this other. Yeah, you.
These Chaos Marines are really giving me a run for my money.
Oh, that's what they're doing for me. The Renegade Soldiers in them.
Mm-hmm.
Because they got that Chaos spawn. And there's the Black Legion champion.
Let me go back and get the. I'm gonna go back and get the healing kit. Because I didn't have to pick it up, but now I do.
There was a Star Wars anime, I believe. Wasn't there?
There we go. Yeah, but it was like a New Hope type thing. It was based on A New Hope. Okay. He's downing his caffeine. He's gonna die.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I'm downing water.
Oh. China, China, China. Would China get purged in this setting?
I don't know how the how their ideology would work, really.
Oh, Trump will get us blown up in this setting. You can't say he wouldn't, Kyo.
On a scale, I kind of wonder where we're at to a degree. Is that a freaking head? Okay. That's messed up. That's a little... It's bad enough you cases so long we're already, brought back against your will.
They try to get me with nerve gas.
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't having that shit. That's why thank goodness I'm very proficient at killing in this game already. And I can throw people in stasis as my ultimate. It gives me an advantage.
See here. Well, siege battle and 40k involves around a few billion units on each side, so yeah.
So I think you could do that. You could still do that in the game. You just have to limit it to at least 100 players per team, maybe 200 per team.
I have no clue.
But to filter out that, you can just throw bots in the middle too to play like actual players. To give it more, you know, authenticity.
That is true.
A rogue psyker. Damn, these psykers give me a run for my money too. Shit.
Let's see here. Yeah, that woman sure has sent like 2 people against me. Some David dude and some dumb Scully. Commented on the page of that.
Hang on.
It was, yeah, they're just... Hey, man, I have to go back down to my comment searching. Yeah, they're just like, basically, they hate me. One of them says the funny... China doesn't exist in 40k. All nations of Earth got obliterated in the war against men of iron. Warhammer 25k. Earth in 40k is basically a giant...
25k?
It's just basically a giant city like Coruscant, is what Pete just said.
Oh my god.
I don't know what to find that. I don't know whether to find that funny or sad.
That's
What?
a big motherfucker on my screen.
Yeah, I just had to fight that thing.
Yeah, well, I'm fighting it now.
I guess
it may or may not be the first thing to bring me to my fucking death.
Yeah, well, I gotta stop on my end because I got to get a few things done. Oh yeah, that's a dreadnought. Beat just told me I just had to face that horror. Have fun with him.
I'm not.
Well,
The only way I can stop him is putting him in stasis and auto healing while running.
well, y'all. I'll see you all later, probably on my end. And I just thought we'd talk about how crazy Star Wars is and everything in a nutshell. Hope you all have enjoyed the 40k streamish, and hope you enjoyed the China. And if one of you all managed to get a gif of that and spam that in my comment section, I will laugh one of these days. Of me doing the Chinese dance. Well, this is Rose as always, signing off. I'll see you all in the next podcast. And yes, the Star Wars community is crazy, and China got obliterated in Warhammer 25k. Bye, China.
I'm still fighting the fucking thing.
So that's what happened to China in the Warhammer setting. Yeah, but before I go, Beat, what time do you think we probably are in Warhammer?
Yes.
Are we near the 25k yet, or are we like at the 10k?
We're in 40k.
No, I meant do it in our IRL. What would you say? Beat. Just curious before I end it.
Oh, there's enemies way on the other side. I did not see them. What heresy? I survived that battle out of my ass.
Yeah, Libra's fine. He just usually goes silent. Well, I gotta get going. Have fun. You all can check out. Oh, 40k means 4,000 AD, 308 years. We're at. Oh, well, that's very nice to know, Beat. That we're only at 2k so far. That's nice. That's
yeah, we ain't gonna make it to nowhere near 8, 10.
I don't want to get to 40k where I have to sacrifice 1,000 souls for just one jump. Well, I'll see you all on the next podcast. And remember, the Star Wars community is crazy. They're worse than fan